Hello children, in a moment I will show you something useful that all of us need in our lives from time to time. Let me give you a hint using some cute animals. It's an umbrella! Now we typically use umbrellas for shelter from the rain, but the first umbrella was created to provide shelter from the sun. And sometimes they are even used to provide shelter from the snow. Now, we also see umbrellas used for outdoor tables, and there are also many different designs and styles of umbrellas. But apart from these weather protective uses, umbrellas are also used by photographers to achieve the correct lighting when taking photos. Now, when we look at the typical umbrella, we don't usually think about who came up with the idea, how it was made, and what materials are used in it. The term umbrella comes from a Latin word, umbra, meaning shadow, and the first umbrella was made over 4,000 years ago in ancient Egypt and was used for the sun because rain wasn't an issue, classifying this invention as a parasol. The rain umbrella didn't appear until later on in China, and it was worn as a measure of royalty and importance. Then umbrellas appeared in ancient Greece and Rome, then France, Italy and England. But they were mostly used by women. By looking at this umbrella without any knowledge of it, we can see that there are some basic parts. There is a handle bit down the bottom, there's a hole, there are these spiky things. They've got probably like an octopus leg, and there is the material with plastic, metal and parachute material. So there's really more to it than that. Then what we just take it for granted. We just look at it and we're like, that's an umbrella, but there's more to it. The first umbrella contained wood and paper and was waterproofed with wax. Later, silk and other materials were used, then whalebone and alpaca canvas. Then the steel-ribbed umbrella was invented. Well, looking at my umbrella, here we have the handle and it's made of rope. There's a spring in here, inside of there, and in here we've got the runner with the top spring that pushes up and opens up the umbrella. Okay, and this is the pole shaft and there's more of a tube in here. So these here are the ribs, the small bits that connect to these stretches. And obviously it's inside a canopy. Okay, and on this bit here, this is the end bit here, it's called the ferrule, but I'm also going to show you another diagram and you can have just an idea. Okay, so here we can see the handle, the bottom spring, the pole shaft, the top spring, the runner, the rib and the stretches, the tube, the top notch, the open cap and the end. Although the reason we have so many different styles is because of design flaws. One example is that sometimes umbrellas break because of strong winds that blow them inside out. Now, if you were going to make an umbrella, what would you make it for? What idea are you going to come up with? Will it be for something that already exists or something entirely new? Let's go and start drawing some creative ideas and see what we come up with. Then, after we've designed our umbrellas, we will create them through materials that are in this classroom, and after that we can share our ideas with the class. Okay, let's get creating.